Hey there. Welcome to the Mental Margarita, where we shake, stir, and salt the rim of your emotional baggage, and maybe even help you let that shit go. I'm your host, James, clinical hypnotherapist, shadow work whisperer, and unofficial emotional bartender. Unofficial, that's a weird word. Unofficial emotional bartender. Now, before we picture a guy dangling a pocket watch and muttering, "You're getting sleepy," let me stop you right there. I don't put people to sleep. I wake them the hell up. Emotionally, spiritually, somatically, and sometimes sassily. Let me break it down. You know how you sit at a bar and tell a stranger all your secrets over tequila? Well, hypnotherapy with me is like that, but instead of waking up with regret and a $47 tab, and you wake up with clarity and relief. It may be a few less emotional flashbacks from middle school. A mental margarita is what I call the emotional release process. It's a blend of deep subconscious work, that's the tequila, a splash of shadow work, that's the lime juice, tart but necessary, and a rim of humor because healing doesn't have to be boring. And of course, a little salt because something in it stings before it soothes. I don't know, however you like your margaritas. But let's be honest, most people are walking around emotionally constipated. And no, I'm not trying to be gross, I'm trying to be real. You've got anxiety in your shoulders, grief in your gut, and a 10-year-old heartbreak tucked behind your left eyeball. You're not going crazy, you're full. That's where hypnotherapy comes in. It's like emotional fiber, except instead of prunes, it's a trance. And instead of small talk, we go straight into the unconscious and take out the trash your ego's been hoarding. So what can you expect with me? Well, when you work with me, don't expect to be told to just think positive. That's like telling a possum to relax when it's already playing dead. I go deeper. I help you get in touch with your repressed stuff without needing a tissue box factory. Release some shame, anger, sadness without reliving every ugly cry moment. Yes, and laugh. Yep, sometimes in the middle of your healing you might actually laugh. But that's just the soul exhaling. Here's what I would imagine my clients would say. Before James, I couldn't even cry. Now I cry like a hydrated queen and I love it. He tricked me into healing with metaphors and margarita analogies. I released more emotion in one session than I did during all of 2020. Okay, so come get stirred. So if your emotional blender has been stuck on numb or overwhelmed, it might be time for the mental margarita session. No hangover, just hypnotic freedom and deeper connection to yourself. You bring your brain, I'll bring the lime. Just check out my website at www.hypno-relief.com and follow me for more mind-melting insights, and don't forget to stir your shadows once in a while. And until next time, stay salty, stay soulful, and keep sipping on the good stuff. Peace.